Welcome back, everybody. It's your girl Tabitha. I've got breaking news. So, control room, I have to ask, is today not a working day on Capitol Hill? Is today actually a boxing match? I am here to report another incident that has taken place in the halls of Congress today. This altercation involves Representative Tim Burchett and Kevin McCarthy. Yes, former Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy. And Politics by Tabitha has obtained first-hand account from White House correspondent Claudia Grisels. Claudia takes to her Twitter account to explain what went down. Have never seen this on Capitol Hill. While talking to Representative Tim Burchett after the GOP conference meeting, former Speaker McCarthy walked by with his detail and McCarthy shoved Burchett. Burchett lunged towards me. I thought it was a joke. It was not. And a chase ensued. Burchett's back was to McCarthy and his detail walking by in the hallway. Then the lunge. Burchett responded jokingly as McCarthy kept walking. Quote, "Sorry, Kevin, didn't mean to elbow." End quote. Then seriously yelled, quote, "Why'd you elbow me in the back, Kevin? Hey, Kevin, you got any guts?" End quote. Burchett then looked back at me and said, quote, "Jerk," end quote, referring to McCarthy. I asked if he had done that before. Burchett said no. That's when the chase ensued. Burchett took off after McCarthy and his detail. I chased behind with my mic. Representative Tim Burchett yelled after catching up to McCarthy, quote, "Hey, Kevin, why'd you walk behind me and elbow me in the back?" End quote. Kevin McCarthy, quote, "I didn't elbow you in the back." End quote. Burchett, quote, "You got no guts. You did so. The reporter said it right there. What kind of chicken move is that?" End quote. Burchett continued, quote, "You got no guts. You did so. The reporter said it right there. What kind of chicken move is that? You're pathetic, man. You are so pathetic." End quote. Burchett starts to walk away from McCarthy, tells me, quote, "What a jerk," end quote, and then yells back, quote, "You need security, Kevin," end quote. Burchett tells me that the first point of communication with McCarthy since Burchett voted for McCarthy's ouster as Speaker last month. Quote, "That's just it," end quote, for communication since ouster vote. Quote, "He's just a jerk. He's just a childish little," end quote. Burchett adds, quote, "Did you see that?" End quote. He asks in disbelief. I'm stunned too. Says he won't follow up with McCarthy on what happened. Quote, "He's on a downhill spiral. That was pretty gutless of him. I'm disappointed in him. End quote. Burchett reiterates he hasn't talked to McCarthy since he voted against him. Quote, No, that was it. That's it. He got $17 million to work against me, and he should have kept his word. I think that just showed what he's about, and it's unfortunate." End quote. Now, control room, before you start to feel sorry for Tim Burchett is the man who did an interview and truthfully told us that Congress will never do anything about mass shootings. Y'all remember that? That was him. What's that, control room? Yes, we will play a snippet of that video. Tim Burchett did an interview with Manu Raju from CNN. Let's take a listen.
Explain to us what happened with you and Kevin McCarthy?
Well, I was doing an interview with Claudia from NPR, a lovely lady, and when she was asking me a question, and at that time I got elbowed in the back, and it kind of caught me off guard because it was a clean shot to the kidneys, and I turned back, and there was Kevin, and I for a minute I was kind of, what the heck just happened, and then I chased after him. Of course, he's as I've stated many times, he's a bully with $17 million in a security detail. He's the type of guy that, when you're a kid, would throw a rock over the fence and run home and hide behind his mama's skirt. And he just,
Yes, yes, control room. It would seem that tempers are running high, patience is running short, and the Republican Party will soon blow if they don't get things under control. I agree. If they would just get rid of Donald Trump, there would be brighter days ahead. Well, everybody, that is it for this breaking news report, but stay tuned. The day isn't over yet, and should updates come through, I'll be sure to bring them to you.